Hello everyone, in this video I'll be ranking the Assassin's Creed video games on a tier list. And starting off first, we got the classic Assassin's Creed original game. This is a pretty cool one. You're in Jerusalem and it set the franchise off on a good note. Now, I don't think this is the best Assassin's Creed game, so I'm going to put this in the B tier, but it set up the future games in the franchise, so I think that deserves some credit. So yeah, it was a very solid game, but again, it did have a bit of flaws that were corrected in future games. So yeah, I think it's B tier for sure. Next, the Assassin's Creed 2. I think Ezio D'Altari di Firenze, I don't know if I butchered that or not, but I think he was a cool protagonist, and he definitely took the franchise a little bit further than what Altair was able to do in the very first game. So it was a very fun game that showed what was possible for the franchise, and I think for that reason, it is A tier for sure. Very fun game, and I like the story a lot. It was a lot of fun, which it got continued in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I think is an S tier game. Now, the reason I like it so much was it took everything that the previous games stood by and multiplied it by 10. It made it a lot more fun. There was online mode. There was so much going on in this game, and I think it's just an easy S tier. Wrapped up the story for Ezio, I'll just call him that. I can't pronounce the name fully right now. Yeah, it wrapped his story up. It was a lot of fun too. So S tier for sure. Next is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This one is okay. I didn't love it. I think it's B tier maybe. And then Assassin's Creed Unity C tier. Like these two games, I didn't enjoy a crazy amount. They were just fair. Um, yeah, I don't know where to put them. Assassin's Creed Revelations 2. That was a better game. Assassin's Creed Revelations, I think, is A tier. Yeah, it continued the story even further, but yeah, there's something missing that Brotherhood had that made that game fantastic. Next, we got Assassin's Creed 3. I really enjoyed this game as well. I like the new protagonist. I liked the tomahawk. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of memes. I think Smosh even had a song regarding this game, and it was a good time. I really liked Assassin's Creed 3, and being set in America was kind of cool as well. It set up Assassin's Creed 4, which I think is another S tier game. The ship riding, like being able to explore in this was really mind blowing. It reminded me of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but on a lot better of a level, more mature too. Something about this game was really, really great. So I think it's an easy S tier because of what it brought to the franchise, and it was just overall a really fun game. Assassin's Creed Origins next. This is a pretty decent one as well, set in Egypt. It had a really cool plot, but I think it was a little clunky in terms of its combat compared to some of the other games in the franchise. They tried to introduce some RPG elements, and I don't think it really landed that great. So that goes in the A tier. Next, we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think it's another S tier game. It has the free range roaming that you get in Black Flag. It's set in Greece. You can choose a male or female protagonist, and I like that as well. I chose Cassandra, the female protagonist. It was cool to have a choice this time, and the story was great. The DLC, it was great, but there were some questionable moments in it for sure. Um, Overall, I think this is the most hours I put into an Assassin's Creed game is probably this or Brotherhood, but I really liked Odyssey. Solid, solid game. Next, we got Assassin's Creed Liberation. This one was another just fair game. And I'm also going to throw Assassin's Creed Rogue in the B tier. That is what I think. Those games were just, I don't know, there's something lacking from the formula that just felt repetitive. Whereas Brotherhood, Black Flag, and Odyssey all kind of brought new things to the franchise. If I was able to get the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I'd put it also in the S tier. That game was a lot of fun with the Viking theme. But yeah, those are where I put those. Let me know in the comments where you'd rank these. I'm always curious to see where other people would rank them. And I'll see you in the next video.